So I've been trying to mess around with some Power BI stuff. I think it will be better than Tableau in terms of integrating it with SQL and Excel, and it's just more seamless, so to say. So I've been trying to practice a little bit more on that, and so this is like my second sort of a quick little project, which I pulled from Kaggle.com, which goes over a happiness index for countries. I think it's about. I mean, all the information is right here, so uh, it's 169 countries overall. And let's see, and that's the sheets. So the first thing you want to do essentially, which I'm not gonna do on this video because it's gonna take way too long. I did this off video, which is is sheets. They have approximately the same kind of information. They have about six or seven same columns, but the columns are not the same. Like they're not named the same. The data is relevant between them, but let's say this is happiness, and the other sheet might have like just it says just happiness. It doesn't say score. So Power BI doesn't exactly know how to connect them. So you gotta format it into like one seamless sort of format, like a homogeneous format. I think that's the word I'm looking for. So that's what I did off stream. I mean off camera, which it's about 30-40 minutes of like just cleaning data up. It's nothing interesting per se, and I combine it all into this five tables into one big table, and yeah, I'm just ransom, just make some cards, practice, just put some slashes in. So let's just, for example, let's just I'll show you how. Let's say I want to show also a rank. Right now we just have a slicer for like a country, right? So it'll show me a country. I think it'll probably be just overall score. But now let's say I want to do add a slicer as well, right? So we'll just add a slicer. Come on, there we go. Put a slicer. Let's do it. We'll add a year slicer, right? So we'll drop this one right here, and will be, where is the year? And oh yeah, by the way, that's I added a year column for each sheet as well, because if you take a look at the sheets right here, they didn't have year. They just, we know it's for 2016 because it says 2016 on the name, but nothing else indicates what year it is. So I added a year column to distinguish each data set. So I added a year column to each sheet, and now we have that. Let me just kind of make it a little bit prettier, like this. Okay, so now we can, let's say, we can take a look at Afghanistan by 2015, 2016. We can see if it's improving or if it's getting worse. So it looks like it's getting worse, but that's besides the point. I mean, that's what I'm trying to do. Make it easy to differentiate the difference between each year. But so that's a slicer, that's a country, and let's say I want to add. I just do it from the beginning. I was gonna do it like this, sort of the copy paste format, but you know what? Let's just do it from scratch. So we'll remove this. Let's say we want to add another card, right? So drop a card in, and then we want to add, let's say, the rank of the country. What ranks? So now it says it's 154, right? So now let's make it kind of similar format to the rest of the cards over here. So we'll just go right here, and mind you, I haven't done this. Is like one of the first times I'm using Power BI. I'm used to using Tableau, but I'm trying to make a switch. They're fairly similar to what they're trying to do and how they work, but the composition of a program might be a little different. So it's sort of getting used to a new format. So we'll start using a title because I'm using titles, and let's see. I think what I want to do is the category. Yeah, I'll take the category and I turn on title, and now we got to put in title, right? So it will be rank. So now we have a rank, and now we just got to make it more appropriate, just like the rest of the cards. I think that's the same color, right? and then we'll center it. And let's see, I think that's it for this. And then we'll do border. And I believe I used border 20. Yeah, I think that should be good. And I think what also we need is to change background color to this or this to make it. And I think I will actually need to do, what else would I need to do here? I think I need to make this bigger as well. I think that looks about right. Yeah, so this is sort of like a quick overview of just one of my first I don't want to say this is a project. It took me about 10 minutes to make, but it's still a pretty good tool, right? To kind of navigate to, let's say, Armenia, my homeland, and let's see, number of countries have. So I guess this is, you know what, also. I think I only have one. Oh, and by the way, you can actually change how. Let's see. Which way you want to drop down or list. Let's see. Yeah, I think if I press Control, I can select multiple countries. Yeah. So yeah, we'll just do one at a time. So let's say 2015, 2016, 2017. Got a little better. But yeah, that's pretty much sort of a quick overview of just basic stuff that I've learned. And I'm just going to go ahead and forge ahead. Until next time.